Let's see if Sam's going to get on. Sam. All right, we're going to try this live again. We just had technical difficulties. Let's see if it works. Hopefully you can hear me. Hi Marty, how are you, by the way? Haven't seen you in so long. Let's see here. We're trying to bring a guest on. And I don't see her yet, so I gotta wait for her. As we talk about, hey Steve Spalding. Samantha, here she comes. Okay, let's try this one more time. I was having troubles before. And you know, it never goes the way you want it to, right? Sam, I can't get you on. Add. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Can't bring you on, Sam. Bring them on camera. Why are we having so many problems? Oh, maybe because I'm on Facebook right in front of me. Jesus. Sam, you can't get on there? Add the receive an invite to join. Okay. There we go. I think this might work. There's one. There's two.
I put my headphones on, so maybe that'll work.
No, you know what it was? For everybody that was on here before, I had Facebook on my computer right in front of me. So I was talking and it was too much of two things at the same time. I realized it because all of a sudden I saw my computer light up and I'm like, oh, that's why. That makes a lot more sense. So hopefully, oh, here comes some college friends. We have a major college connection here today. I have Samantha Trafford with me, who is helping me for the past few months with Green Living Guru, behind the scenes, and doing so many different things with me and for healthy living and toxic free. Hi, Sharon Kelly. And so I decided after she's been working with me for the past few months, it would be fun to talk to Samantha and bring her from behind the scenes to the front of the scenes. And we're doing this on Facebook Live on my personal page because so she can put it on her page, and there's so many people that we know, especially from our college days and college friends. And Christine, hopefully your mother's going to get on here soon. I know. So we're talking with Samantha. Samantha is in Philadelphia, right? You guys are not at the shore, are you?
No, I'm at the shore right now.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, you're at the shore. Oh.
Yeah.
In Avalon, New Jersey, and it was Sam's mother who convinced me to reverberation. Can you hear me, Sam? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. It was Sam's mom that convinced me to move to the Jersey Shore one summer of 1986. And I fell in love with the Jersey Shore thanks to your mother. We lived in Sea Isle City, and I've been down there to visit you guys many times. So Samantha is 25 years old, and she has an interest in getting into the health industry of some sort. So Green Living Gurus, it was a perfect match for me to have Sam come on and help me. So Sam, you are, tell me what college, tell everybody what college you went to and what's your degree in again?
I went to Madison University, and I had a degree in health sciences with a concentration in health assessment and promotion.
So, and actually Sam's other sister was an intern for me 1 year, last year, I think it was.
Yeah, I think
so. So when this came up, Samantha really wanted to break into or get in more into the health industry. So it was been a perfect match for me. But the interesting thing that I have found over the past few months of working with Sam, and she's 25 years old, and what has intrigued me with her and is I mean, you're healthy, but you are also in tune to staying healthy and being healthy. And at your age, at 25, not many people really are that conscious of it.
Yeah.
You're lucky because when we were growing up at age 25, there wasn't much you could find out there. I just happened to have a mother who really instilled it in me. But exercise, we used to watch DVDs of Jane Fonda, and I mean, to find anything healthy was hard to find. But so over the course of the years, you have really it's been a lot easier for you, but it also is harder too because you're also manipulated by the market and by marketing and everything else. So it's been fun having you with me for the past few months and getting information from you and learning from you and you learning from me. So it's been a lot of fun to have that. So really what we're talking about is being healthy from the perspective of a 25-year-old, and especially during the coronavirus and everything that you are all trying to do too. You're trying to have a healthy life and a happy life and doing all the things you love to do. So anyway, so we're talking a little bit about that. And my first question that I want to ask Samantha, because in Green Living Gurus and our private group on Facebook, if anybody wants to join it, it's private only if you really have a love of wanting to be healthy and avoiding toxic chemicals. And we have over, I think, 440 people in that group from all over the world. It is, the biggest thing is that we ask everybody is, do you read your ingredients and do you know the products that you put in? So Samantha, I asked her this, I said earlier today, I said, do you read your ingredients? And I'll ask you right now, do you read your ingredients? Because that's the number one thing I say to everybody, right?
Yeah, so I do read my ingredients, definitely with food, just because I have a nut allergy, so I'm always looking for that, obviously. And then I just started recently with my beauty products and household items as well. I mean, working with you, I've become so much more aware. You're a great resource for all the information. And yeah, I think it's important. The shorter list on your ingredients is probably a lot better for you than trying to figure out what every word means. So I think it's important to always read your labels. Yeah.
Yeah, shorter list on there. If you can pronounce them.
Yeah, if you can pronounce them.
That's another one I always say. If you can't pronounce something on
Probably.
your label, then it's probably not good for you. Eric LeGrand, oh my God, I miss you. Eric LeGrand, he's awesome. I met him at the ESPYs many years ago in Los Angeles. So it's good to see you on here, Eric. I hope all is well with you. I think Eric is in Jersey too, if I remember correctly. Anyway, so reading your ingredients, knowing your labels, and avoiding toxic chemicals. So there's certain products that have so many different harmful chemicals, toxic chemicals in them, and especially at your age, where deodorant. I mean, I get asked this all the time, especially your generation, because the biggest concerns are deodorant, right? Nobody wants to smell. Suntan lotion and beauty products. Now, specifically in a woman, there's so many, and you are inundated with all these different products that are out there. And then you're also inundated by marketing and you're smothered by this, and then the word natural. And so how do you, as a 25-year-old, decipher through all this?
It is difficult because I feel like sometimes, some products say certain things and you think it's natural, but like I said, I try to always go for just like shorter ingredients. I always talk to my cousin about it. Me and her always go back and forth on different things. Every time I see her, we have something new to like talk about. So it's nice, going to other people for different things, and of course you and your resources. But I don't know. I just really try to avoid not looking for those big words and just staying more into just organic, and organic's important. Yeah.
It is important. I know it's kind of scary, all the ingredients out there that can be so harmful, that cause cancer, that we are just overwhelmed with. It's overwhelming. I know it. I know it. I teach it,
I
preach it, and
hard
live it. It's
even
hard.
people are hard like, oh, should I do this? Like I thought Sunburn was a really good sunscreen, but then turns out I don't think it's as great as I thought it was.
So, and I don't know if I taught you this, and everybody listening, this is a really environmental working group. Is they probably been around the longest. There's a lot of different groups out there, like environmental working group, and they only work off of donations. So um, they really work hard on taking products on the market and looking at all the ingredients and seeing how toxic they can be. And if you look up and there's an app actually, so you can take the app on your phone if you're at the store and you see a product, and you can put the product in there. I think you can even scan the QR code or the code, the scan
Yeah.
code, and it'll tell you the level of toxicities from 1 to 10, and it'll tell you as you get up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll show you those ingredients and what they could potentially cause. So there's resources out there. That's just one of the apps out there, and I don't know if you use that. Do you use that, Sam?
Done before, yeah.
Yeah, it's helpful. And Sam, Sam actually taught me, not taught me, but showed me a product that she bought off our website, because we have a Green Living Gurus store on Amazon. And that one,
Fun. This one, right?
yeah, that's,
The oil. Yeah.
yeah, I haven't used it yet, but
I
you have?
yeah. I
Oh,
do tongue scraping and then I do that. Yeah.
oh, awesome. So oil pulling is one of the things that I do almost every morning, and that's a oil pulling product. And oil pulling is, you can Google it, you can look at it. It's pulls toxins out of your system when I do it every morning, but some people have different methods of their madness. So tell me something else that you've changed in your life. I think you've eliminated coffee or caffeine.
Yeah, all caffeine. So it's been almost 2 years, but I switched to just doing lemon water with a little bit of honey almost every morning, especially when I was before the pandemic, when I was working every day. I just felt a lot more energized instead of that caffeine feeling of, always like shaking or going crazy after you have caffeine. So, and there's so many different benefits for lemon water, aids in digestion, boosts your metabolism, your immune system. So, I just find it, my parents never drank caffeine in the morning before going to work, so I just, I think, when you're in college and you see everyone doing it, there's Starbucks every other block you go. So it seems like the thing to do, but there are alternatives and a healthier alternative than to me the lemon water works like perfect. I'm like energized right in the morning.
Yep, I am too. I agree with you on that. Actually, I gave up caffeine many years ago. And if I even have a couple sips of coffee now, I get the shakes, and I just can't even imagine what it's doing to I mean, obviously everything in moderation,
Hmm.
but I see people drinking it morning, noon, and night, and I just don't think anything's healthy for your system when you're really putting that much into it. So,
Yeah.
and so going through the pandemic, 25-year-olds, and do you see any shifting of people wanting to get healthier, or is there anything that you notice amongst your peers?
I think so. I had a friend from college text me the other day and she said, me and my fiance, like, we want to get healthier, we need to eat different things. So I think, like kind of with the pandemic, it's a wake up call. I know me and my mom have been doing juices most mornings just to get like your immune system boost, especially during this time. So I think people should, definitely be aware of this issue and what you're putting into your body will really, help fight off things.
I'll fight off, hopefully, the coronavirus, and if anybody were to get it, and hopefully you won't, but if you do, that's our mission with Green Living Gurus and Healthy Living and Toxic Free, is really to help everybody live a healthier life, avoid as many toxic chemicals as possible, because they're everywhere, and it almost seems like they're even in more things now than even a few years ago. And an article I read today, actually I posted it today, I don't know if you saw that yet, that chickpeas and
All that, yeah.
I know non-organic hummus has 90% glyphosate in it, and it's just very disturbing that that is what people are eating when
Yeah.
you think you're eating hummus. That's just
That's
chickpea, right?
yeah, like people, oh, I'm eating hummus, this is healthy, but in reality, it has all this crap in it.
I know, and it's the glyphosate has been known to cause cancer, which is crazy to me. But that's the chemical industry, and it's sad to say, but they have such a monopoly on so many different people, politicians, and money, and more money, and they're making so much money off of illnesses and so much money off of these products that are just known to cause cancer. It's crazy to me. So I'm here with Samantha Trafford, and she has been the behind the scenes of the Green Living Gurus for me. And I wanted to introduce her to all my friends on Facebook. And she is also one of my best friends from college, daughter, and is in the Jersey Shore right now, a wonderful, healthy place to be during the pandemic. And she is a green living guru by heart, but also with me for the past few months. So, is there anything else that you can think of? Exercise, yoga. We didn't talk about that.
I didn't know, but that's good. Always good to do, especially now. A fresh restart, good for your mental health. Just
Very good. Yep.
But no, it's been a pleasure working with you, and I've learned so much. And I think more people need to be knowledgeable about what's out there, and especially with the internet. And you go to the store now, everything is more diverse. There's milk, there's almond, cashew, oat milk, and there's so many other options. So I think people in my generation have a better opportunity to kind of help their future self.
Yeah, no doubt. I agree
But
with that. So,
bodies are
what do we say? Read your ingredients, know your labels, right? So, and Samantha, I was talking to her earlier, and I said, so how are you about all the products you use? Because I know you're healthy. She said, what did you tell me? You're somewhat good.
some good, some bad. Yeah.
I
Well,
know. And
it's moderation.
I told her, I said, bring some products on Facebook Live that you have, and I'm going to have to tell you, which ones do you have? Do you have them with you there?
Yeah. You want the toxic ones?
Yeah.
Okay. So the dry shampoo.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And then this one is like body lotion, but it sounds really healthy because it says coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin E. But then the third ingredient is fragrance. So
Horrible. And fragrance, for anybody that doesn't know, fragrance is typically a bunch of different chemicals that are very harmful to you.
this
And oh yeah, there's got to be fragrance in there too. Aluminum, I bet you.
um
What's the active ingredient at the top?
yep, aluminum.
Oh, horrible. Is that antiperspirant?
Uh yeah, I think so. Yep.
Oh,
Oh god.
okay. Now we have to talk. Now, and what that does is that blocks your pores so you don't sweat. So all of those sweat glands are closed up. So you sweat because you're getting toxins out of your system, right? Those toxins have to go somewhere, and they're going back into your system. Deodorant is bad enough. If anybody uses antiperspirant, get rid of it, throw it away. It's horrible. Google it. Don't listen to me, but at least Google it. It is just, it's horrible. Aluminum is probably one of the worst things you can put in your, well, there's so many bad things, but aluminum in your uh, deodorant is terrible. And it's been linked to Alzheimer's, actually. Okay, so what did I miss there? I interrupted you.
The Sunburn, is that?
Oh, sun. Oh, yeah. I don't know that label. We'd have to look that one up.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, is there any?
I can pronounce it, but Avozone.
Is there benzoate in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not good. Yep. Yeah.
But those are. But I have like the good products. The skincare.
I know. That is fabulous. Eminence is awesome.
That is really great.
They say you can actually eat their products and it's still healthy.
Yeah.
Let alone put it on your skin. Eminence is fabulous. I know you had a couple of you're pretty good. I know you're good about your
Yeah,
products.
this one, which is great.
Yep.
And then you recommended this to me.
Oh, is that the Restore?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sinus.
Yep. Those are good. Is that the sinus one?
Yeah, sinus
Yeah.
spray.
All right. So, Samantha, thank you for. Is this a relative of yours, Alexander Adams?
That's my cousin.
Yay! I knew that because obviously your mother's maiden name is Adams. Yeah. So I'm sure I've met Alex, haven't I?
Yeah, I think you have. I think you met them.
Okay. So thank you everybody for coming on and listening to our Live at 5 Toxic Free Tuesday with Samantha and getting a perspective from the 25-year-old generation and learning a little bit about what their thought process is. She's a little bit more, I'd say, advanced than most 25-year-olds, that she is really looking at her products and reading her labels and knowing her ingredients and hopefully learning from her experience with me. And I'm learning from her too. So it's been lovely working with you, Sam.
Yes.
Thank you for everything and all your help and all your guidance along the way, because she's saved me a few times. What did you say?
We'll be back with summer cocktails soon.
Yes. One of our next Live at Fives is going to be, she's going to teach me how to make a healthy summer cocktail. She knows that I'm a wine drinker. So she's going to teach me on a Live at 5 on a Tuesday how to make a healthy, healthy cocktail. So, all right. Anything else, my friend?
I think we're good.
All right. Everybody, if you want to join in, our private Facebook group is called Healthy Living and Toxic Free. In parentheses, it says HLTF. And Sam is the one that will let you in because she controls who comes in that group. She always is looking to make sure it's really people that are mindful of wanting to be healthy and, really trying to get more toxic chemicals out of your life, out of your house, out of your surroundings, which is so important right now because your home is 2 to 5 times more polluted than the outdoor air. And right now, more important than anything, I firmly believe everybody should be paying attention to the air inside their home. And I actually have 3 monitors that measure any kind of chemicals that are in the home and radon, and I've lent them out to some people, and it's been an eye opener. So if anybody wants any other information on that, or you have any questions, don't ever hesitate to send me a direct message or message me here. We'll post this as well. And I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. And Sam, I will probably talk to you later or tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.